Homo neanderthalensis versus Homo sapiens. The Neanderthals lived around 130 to 30,000 years ago in the late Pleistocene era in Europe and Western Asia. They had a long and low cranium and large brow ridges. They also had a small back teeth, premolars and molars, and highly worn incisors, suggesting that they may have also used their teeth as tools. They had incredibly large cranial capacities, around 1,245 to 1,740 cubic centimeters. In fact, the average Neanderthal cranial capacity is 1,520 cubic centimeters, was larger than the average human cranial capacity today, which is around 1,400 cubic centimeters. During the time of the Neanderthals, the planet was experiencing a massive ice age. Neanderthals in this extreme environment had large nasal openings that may have helped to warm the air when they inhaled. The Neanderthals had stocky bodies that helped them retain body heat. They built fires, made use of caves as shelters, and probably had slight clothing. They also practiced burials as well. Their diet consisted of a large game using Mousterian tools hunted at a close range to spear prey. They may have developed language and symbolism with decorated shells. The Homo sapiens first appeared in Africa around 200,000 years ago, in Western Asia around 90,000 years ago, in Europe around 35,000 years ago, and in the Americas around 12 to 15,000 years ago during the late Pleistocene era. Their body type had a slender build. They had small, flat faces with small brow ridges. They also had small front and back teeth and a pronounced chin on the front of the mandible. The overall cranial shape was tall and rounded, giving Homo sapiens a distinct vertical forehead. They also had large cranial capacities, averaging around at least 1,350 cubic centimeters. They made complex shelters that required building instead of using pre-made caves. They also practiced burials that were more ritualistic. They hunted medium game such as deer and smaller game such as fish and birds. They also made complex clothing with needles. Humans also interbred with Neanderthals. They also produced cave art as well, and they used Upper Paleolithic tools such as blades, scrapers, drills, knives, and arrow points.